Hello, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. This is another video for Dmitry in New York City, and just wanted to show the progress. And this is a S-Class here, 95 S500, and we're doing the chain, guides, and whatever other parts that we can get replaced at this point. When everything was apart. Okay, so in previous video you saw me talking about removing the pump, replacing the pump, and I did replace the pump. I found brand new Mercedes-Benz original pump, mine as well. And so the progress here is this: harmonic balancer is installed, the pump is installed, cleaned up, thermostat is in, and I managed to save this little overflow tank. And as somebody in comments, thank you so much for that info, he told me that this little canister, that little bypass hose, is there just in case if pump fails. It would leak on the bottom of the car, on the bottom of the engine, so the coolant is not going to go into the belt, so it doesn't slip off. Pretty interesting trivia question. So I didn't know that. But I usually never install them, but this one I saved, so I put it back. It's not broken. These hoses were fine, so I left them. Vacuum lines here, they seem fine, so I left them also. They can be replaced, it's not difficult actually. Just feed them through, no big deal. Even if they fail later, if anything, but it's not principle. The power steering hose there, this is notorious for leaking, so this one put in its place. Some of things are still loose because I'm not finished. Now I did decide to put silicone over the pump because surfaces were rough and some corrosion, so I did decide to put a gasket and a smear of silicone. I'm not a huge fan of using lots of silicone, but in this case I did. That's fine, let it be. It won't hurt. The tensioner is back in, and just pardon my voice, it's early in the morning. It's gonna be really hot today in New York, so I just recently woke up and just went straight to work right away. Now the chain situation now and timing marks. At this point I have original chain tensioner for purposes of checking the timing, then I'm going to replace it with a new one. But right now, when the new chain and guides are installed, we have our alignment marks. See, these are bolts that just I put into the alignment marks on camshaft sprockets. Those are in on the driver's side, and same on passenger side. Really on point, not like before. And our crank is exactly at 45 degrees. It's the mark right there. So as you can see now, alignment is ideal, the timing is set. Master link I had to press, not the prettiest job, as you can see, but I went like 4 points, whereas factory only has 2 low points. This is our master link. As you can see, this is how it looks. Yeah, like I said, it's not the prettiest, but there is no force here. Force is in this direction. This is just to hold it together. I used a little chain breaker to repress it back. I put assembly lube all over the camshaft lobes and bearing caps. Obviously they were installed in the same order they were removed. This bearing cap, when I was looking at it, the channel to lubricate the camshaft was completely blocked off, actually, with carbon. I don't know how it got there and carbonized, so I obviously cleaned it. But no scoring on the lobe, on the surfaces, just a little bit. So we just got it cleaned up. We just got to it right on time. It's just, you know, it could have been worse. Would have wore out completely. So that would have been a problem. Like I said, assembly loop, the cams are 12 Newton meter. Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm still half asleep. The 12 Newton meter torque, so that's all torque with digital torque wrench I have. These screws, these bolts that hold water pump, they're all a different length, so I use thread sealer because they go through the block. So I put some thread sealer on the actual threads. Harmonic balancer, I put blue thread lock just in case. And these, I didn't put any thread lock. I don't remember doing that because these came out very light, like easy, so didn't have to do that. But I torqued them down a little tighter than they were. And basically that's right now is all. I have another car being delivered today, so I need to keep moving on this one because this car has to go, has to be done. It's not moving, it's like sitting here for a while, so I have to get it done. And so what else? Basically that's all it is. The radiator hose is hooked up. This one is just hanging here. This goes here, but that's later. I don't need to do it now. Okay, so this is the update. I just wanted to show the timing marks, and like I said, they are perfect. I have this bit that I can use. It's the bit itself is as close as you get to original Mercedes tool. It enters in there just snug, okay, because these bolts, they have slide plate to them, but as you see, the bit fits in there extremely snug. There it goes. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it does enter close, very close tolerance, so that's fine. If you remember on previous videos how much of this of the space we had left, this one is, yeah, this one is not fitting, but again, there it goes. Okay, here goes. See, it's very, very snug. There is really no tolerance here with this drill bit, and even in this close tolerance, all cams line up just fine, and that is a great result. Even the back one too, very snug fit, but it does fit there. That can be expected because we have no pressure. So right now, next thing is I'm going to be putting new time chain tensioner, and then I'm going to be putting front covers on, silicone those. I'm going to put new camshaft, the seals for camshafts. That one is on thread lock, by the way, just in case. So I'm putting new camshaft seals, and these are cleaned off the surfaces, so it's ready to go. And I use some synthetic assembly lube just so we don't have dry start. But again, when you turn the crankshaft, the oil is coming up and it lubricates the cam. So right now I do have some oil. Obviously I'm going to turn the car over a few times without it being started, just to build up oil pressure. It's a good practice. Okay, I'll cut it quits. I gotta get back to work, and the next video probably will be how car runs, because I think I'm not gonna make any others showing little things. This is major here, because once cover's back on, then we do not see timing marks, obviously. Oil tubes here, these are in there, oilers, so that's how they sit basically. So we're in good shape there. And the new oil separator is installed back there. It goes in here. These are new as well, guides, and seal for oil separator, and all the guides except for the major one that sits here. I put in the timing chain guide, a timing chain tensioner guide as well. I found a good deal on one of those. Yeah, so all right, so I'll cut it quits for now and get to work. All right, this is Victor at RestoringMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.